Antonio Missions and the Tulsa Drillers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Russell Shipp, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws the ball, it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hey. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McLeod on the move. He's there and records the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Now at the plate, Rodney Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Bases are empty, one man out. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit in the air out to center field. McLeod is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third, first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez.
Stepping up now, Felipe Rodriguez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Number 63, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Kareem McLeod is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez giving chase, and they can't run it down. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Settling in now, Thomas Tomlinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a one-out single.
You know, it's funny, the first two strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With two strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Christopher Anderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christopher Anderson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Anderson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's safe.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Ray McCormick, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And this one's in the dirt. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Tomlinson, the runner at third. Anderson at second with two gone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Armas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Armas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Digging in, Robbie Hunt. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the stretch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And the changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Into the box, Carlos Valentin. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, a fastball that just misses inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Kevin Diaz.
Leading off for the Drillers, third baseman, Kevin Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's ball 1. And there's one gone.
And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
At the plate, John Wales. Its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Richter coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting eighth, catcher, Michael Wesson.
Stepping into the box, Michael Wesson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is after it, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Chad Taylor.
Catcher, Chad Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. McCormick is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Justin Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Fastball in there. 3-2. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, number 63. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a fastball just a bit high. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Popped up. McCormick is there for it, and that retires the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Russell Shipp.
Leading off for the Drillers, pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Valentin has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kareem McLeod.
So coming to the plate, Kareem McLeod. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, Thomas Tomlinson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's inside. 2-0. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, Ronnie Chadwick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
McLeod over at second. Tomlinson at first. 1 gone. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Christopher Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Richter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in once again, Rodney Finch comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chadwick moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
Digging in to try it again, Felipe Rodriguez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Armas. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Richter is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Ray McCormick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping up to the good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
In now, John Wales. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Michael Wesson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Wales rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and he throws it away. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting. Russell Shipp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished. No balls and a strike to count. Wesson on second. Shipp on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0. Leading off the inning, Robbie Hunt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Missed with a slider. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Standing in now, Carlos Valentin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Chad Taylor. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here it is on 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now batting, Dustin Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, number 63. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Thomas Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a looper to left. Gonzalez moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box now, Ronnie Chadwick, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box, Christopher Anderson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Guy Shipman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Shipman.
First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Chadwick at second. Anderson is over at first with 1 away. The 0-2 once more. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richter moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Diaz.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Diaz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Two down, runners at first and second. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Richter.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Stepping in now, Rodney Finch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in once again, Felipe Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, Edgar Armas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. McLeod is in pursuit, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Now at the plate, John Wales.
Leading off for Tulsa, third baseman, John Wales.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one just missed outside. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Richter sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Michael Wesson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Wesson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Russell Shedd.
So here now is the pitcher, Russell Shedd. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Robbie Hunt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Valentin.
Striding into the box, Carlos Valentin. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Arturo Perez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Arturo Perez.
Chad Taylor will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Dustin Gonzalez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Hunt over at second. Valentin at first. 1 gone. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he takes a called strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Ramon Cortez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ramon Cortez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kareem McLeod. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he takes ball 1. Cortez, a 22-year-old. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. To first. Rodriguez loves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Tomlinson.
So striding forward now, Thomas Tomlinson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Ronnie Chadwick. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Armas on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Billy Richter.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Chadwick is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Standing in, Rodney Finch. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. McCormick takes it in on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez.
Now to the plate, Felipe Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Changeup in for a strike.
3-2.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Edgar Armas, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. As they've taken the lead, it's 3-1.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
That's what you get when you make an error, you cactus. Yaw!
In now, Robbie Hunt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Carlos Valentin would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Missions lead it 3-1. Stepping in, Christopher Anderson.
Good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Ray McCormick. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Kevin Diaz. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Wesson.
Digging in now, Michael Wesson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Keenan McDaniel takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 25, Keenan McDaniel.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 3-2. Bo Score enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Carlos Valentin. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Chad Taylor will be next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Chad Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1 very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Valentin on at first, nobody out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 7, Dustin Gonzalez.
Ready for another chance, Dustin Gonzalez. And it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Roger Serrano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Roger Serrano.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Now batting, Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Billy Richter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Tomlinson ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Second and third, 2 away. Fouled off. The 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is fouled at the plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Line towards center field. McLeod is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Missions lead it 4-2. Jason Rayburn is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Jason Rayburn.
Now in the box, Kareem McLeod. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Two and two.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Armas. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Thomas.
Digging in, Thomas Tomlinson. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Left fielder, Ronnie Chadwick.
Digging in, Ronnie Chadwick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fastball in there for a called strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, Christopher Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Finch is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And San Antonio wins.
That bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. San Antonio came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ramon Cortez earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Drillers, 2 runs on 11 hits. 1 error and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So our last ever game here at Tulsa will come to an end as we wrap up this evening's contest. The San Antonio Missions winning the finale of this 2-game short series. And do gotta say it was short. And tomorrow night there won't be a game 3 here, so pretty much we will reschedule this game for Saturday at San Antonio, as the Missions and the Drillers will have a doubleheader beginning at 4:05 p.m. You can check those games out here on the channel as we get ready to wrap up these 2 ball clubs that we face for the year, the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. And gotta say, that right there, that would be pretty cool. Well, losing 4 on the road, we win the 5th. Luckily, the Missions hold it out here in this one. Well, the Missions are headed back on the road as they go home. And they will take on the Springfield Cardinals for Wednesday night baseball. And they'll play their final 3 games of the year. And then the final 4-game series against the Tulsa Drillers for the year. Well, gotta say this ball game was fun. Our game time was 3 hours and 49 minutes of play. Hope everybody had a great and awesome evening here at the ballpark tonight. And gotta say, San Antonio winning this one on 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. And for Tulsa here tonight, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. Should have been 2 as Tulsa was involved in 2 throwings, but only amounted to 1 error in this one. Well, we are back on the show on Wednesday Night Baseball as the San Antonio Missions will greet the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 3-game final series of the year and a final series with a 4-game set with the Tulsa Drillers. Well, anyway, for all of us here, hope everybody has a great night. And we'll see Tulsa next year for the 2016 baseball season. And do gotta say, we will be looking for that date. We will go into the 2nd week of April when we launch off our 3-game series against Springfield, beginning on April 14th of 2016. And then back at Tulsa for a doubleheader beginning on the 18th. So, gotta say, it's going to be pretty fun when we see Tulsa once again. But this will do it for the year as we say goodbye here in 2015. All of our crew, Matt Vasgersian, Heidi Watney, and Mark De La Rosa, and also myself, JBakerVlogs here, wishing y'all a good night and a happy Monday evening for all those that just watched this game. Crazy at first, but gotta say the Missions, one and all, won this one here tonight, here in downtown Tulsa. So, gotta say, for all of us here, hope everybody just has a awesome night. So tonight, winning pitcher Ramon Cortez will take the win. Save for San Antonio, Jason Radburn. Edgar Armas being the player of the game, and losing pitcher for Tulsa, Arturo Perez, as he will indeed get the loss. And don't want to forget about our winning and losing pitchers here tonight as we wrap up this 2-game series finale here in downtown Tulsa. Well, we are off the air and we are going to take you back to your regularly scheduled program. It's the 10 o'clock news here for your Tulsa Metroplex. And we'll also give you the final runs of tonight's ball game. And final, the San Antonio Missions winning this ball game in a final of 4-2 at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time here on the show.